Theater of the Mind Flip.
Welcome to Theater of the Mind Flayer, a D&D play podcast set in the homebrewed world of Jekyll. We've got 2 DMs for some reason, which can only mean twice the fun. So sit back, relax, and enjoy your time at
Theater of the Mind Flip.
Oh, welcome to Theater of the Mind Flayer. That's our impression of Hugh Jackman slowed down in Les Miserables. Give that a Google, give that a look. I keep forgetting I have a camera to look at. I'm Jacob Machin. We don't have Caleb Dowdall. I'm here with the usual suspects, Hercules Mays.
Hello!
Michael Briganti.
Hello!
Luke Sykes.
Hello!
And Danielle Butlin.
Hi.
There we go. We're here.
I
We're
love
doing
you,
a
Hugh
back-to-back
Jackman.
recording.
You're amazing.
We do love you, Hugh Jackman.
I love
Not that
your
you'll ever
abs.
watch this.
Fantastic.
I love everything about you, man. Hats off to you. Pants off to you.
I would actually really
shirts
want to
off
see his
you.
one-man show.
I saw it. I saw it. Yeah, at Rod Laver Arena in Australia. Yeah, it was the best fucking night of my life.
It would
Yeah,
be so much fun.
yeah. To just be like, I can do what I want. I'm going to do a whole concert of me singing and
I
acting
remember you
and
telling me
dancing
about
and
that.
yeah. It was wonderful. It was wonderful.
Almost sounded like you're doing it again. Yay!
Yeah. Sorry, do I have to even it up by doing Russell Crowe in that?
No,
Yes.
no.
Yeah.
Belgian, at last, we see each other face.
It's the plug nose.
And then Eddie Redmayne's
plug nose.
There's a grief the copy spoken. There's a pain goes on in our heart.
His chin.
Chest.
I will say,
Yeah.
I'd be so interested to see Eddie Redmayne in what's he in
Cabaret.
right now?
Oh,
Cabaret.
yeah.
Like seeing what he's done, it looks really.
Welcome
we love
bienvenue.
musicals. I loved Les Mis. I saw Les Mis. So I moved. So I got broken up with my long-term girlfriend.
So you went to see Les Mis?
So yes, I went to
You can do that.
So I
Find it
didn't
out
know
for
what
him.
Les Mis was.
The name didn't give it away.
I went to.
He doesn't speak French.
I went to Canada. I went to Sydney, and my mom was like, "Hey, you're really upset. Why don't you go watch a movie? You love watching movies. You're on your own in a foreign city." And I was like, I love Hugh Jackman. I'll go watch a Hugh Jackman film. Watched Les Mis.
It's a musical.
Bawled my
Sure, you'll be
eyes out
happy.
through the whole thing. It's the only time I've watched it. When he's singing, bring him home. I'm like, yes, bring him home.
Wait, you've only seen it once, that one time?
It made an impact on me.
Oh, we're going to have to watch it again.
I listened to the tunes a fair bit. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever rewatched it the other day.
Down,
Okay.
Look down.
I don't
Fun fact.
remember most.
It's my dad's favorite
That would be an
Broadway show.
interesting
Is
to
it?
watch.
Yeah.
Cool. I was surprised to know that it was full singing. I was like, oh, it's full singing. It was the first time I came across a musical that was full singing.
We were in an antique store in Seattle day before, and Peter's just put his hand into a. You right there? Put his
Bag of
hand into a
dice.
cabinet, pulled out two silver candlesticks, and just went, "Would you save the best for last?" And then put them back and walked away. Lost my shit. Danielle's parents brought over some tasty Australian snacks. We've got the Natural Confection Company Party Mix, and we've got
Yeah.
Cheezels.
Natural.
Snacks?
What is that? Say that again.
Crack them
Natural
open. Caleb, they're on the
Confectionery
camera there. Go ahead and
Confectionery.
cut to them. But
Okay.
spread those out. Have a taste. They are the best tasty candies you'll kind of eat.
They're not candy, they're lollies.
Lollies. Yeah.
I was going to
There's
ask if those are
nothing
cheesy,
about them
but
that
They
you
are.
could describe as
It's in the
candy.
name.
The
But they're little
cheezels.
cheese rings.
Oh, I was
You
gonna
stick
put
your
cheezels
fingers
in
in
the
the
chair
end.
for young.
Caleb,
mind if
cut
I
around
do.
all this unboxing.
No, Caleb, put a box on my head and unbox it as they're opening. You got me? And then I'll be like, ready? Unboxed. Do it, Caleb.
a little turtle?
Yeah. A little force.
I want
Yeah,
a
just
long-
put that back in there after you play with it.
I thought about it. I was like, I'm just going to see how many I can see.
Have a cheesel, have some Natural Confectionery Company lollies.
Has anyone, this came up this week. Has anyone had to try and explain this podcast to people who don't know what D&D is?
Yes.
To my parents.
Yeah, your parents would know what D&D is,
Did-
surely,
so-
for you of all
Yeah.
people.
They vaguely know what D&D is. They know it as the nebulous thing that I do every Sunday, and I go, leave me alone, I'm playing D&D.
Thank you.
I mean, I've had to explain it to various different parents, and they kind of get it, you know.
The start of this conversation went, oh, so what
Hey,
is it? It's
Danielle.
like, well, blah, 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 I'm working with these things. And it's like, oh, so what do you play? I was like, well, I play a turtle. And they go, a turtle? It's like, yes, a turtle. I'm not even going to correct that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
gonna blow by that. And that's kind of how that conversation went.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I've had to explain it to even like some actors don't understand it, and I just explain it as it's improv and voices and role play. Like you're just doing a build your own Lord of the Rings is the best way to describe it.
That's a good way.
And then I
Build
started
your own
doing
Lord
what
of the
Deborah Ann Wall did
Oh,
with
yeah.
John Bernthal. I did that with someone at one of the teachers at New Image.
did it work?
Yeah,
Nice.
I was like, you're in a forest and you hear a snapping sound. They're like, I run away. I'm like, okay. As you're running, you hear footsteps following you, chasing
Yeah.
after you, getting closer and closer.
Yeah, that's
She's
such a
like,
good way to explain it.
I was like, yeah.
What do you want
Everyone's
to do?
like,
What do you
you
want to
gotta
do?
make decisions, and you build a character and roll
Yeah.
dice.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
as you go.
Let's just jump
It's
in.
the best
Yeah,
way
yeah.
to learn. Too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my job. I have to sell those books.
Yeah.
Because I
every
find it's
day,
less
so.
intimidating that way as well.
Can someone toss me some candy and some cheese?
Candy. What is wrong with you? They're lollies.
Well, it's so the people at home know what we're talking
No,
about.
but they're not candy. That's a different.
How's
say
it not candy?
candy.
It's
Did you
amazing.
have your
Sure.
first chomp of a
Candy's
cheese?
hard, right?
No, it's not.
I
mean, I
like the
I'd call it. I'd call it sweets, but
Sweets. Okay.
that's because of the British
So
thing.
this has all the different things in
You
it.
saw that?
Right.
Doing her best.
We got
to
milk
not give it to you.
bottles. We got,
There's a turtle in there.
this is a turtle.
The turtle.
I had some teeth.
I'll
there
take
was
it.
there was a little set of
Aw.
teeth in
Oh
there.
yeah, there's a set of teeth. Yeah.
There's all the different ones.
The gremlin and Jake just came out.
What do we got here?
Yeah, I would call those gummies.
These
which
were
to me are a type of candy.
The milk bottles and the strawberries and cream are always my favorite.
Ooh, we'd go well. You'd have all those, and I had all the rest.
What are you doing later?
Eating
This.
all the other ones that aren't strawberry and cream and milk bottles.
Clever.
Speaking of Luke, do you have a trivia treat for us?
I do indeed.
Oh,
I
welcome
came
to this
prepared.
week's episode of Trivia Treats.
Is it long?
Treat me up,
Ooh.
Danny.
Tasty.
Cheezels. Speaking of tasty, can someone pass me the cheezels?
Nah.
We got cameras
Got
now.
a cheesel down.
Maybe we use these as
There it is. Haha. Thank you. Bless you. Nope,
As
that's
what?
a cough, not a sneeze.
creatures. What did I say? Did I finish my sentence?
No, you just said we should use these as. No, that's not
And I
it.
was like,
It wouldn't last long enough.
oh boy.
Oh, I have a story about class
Not
that I'll
lasting
tell
long
you
enough?
off
Okay.
off camera.
I did use jerky as terrain when I did hit points not required.
Oh, that's
and
fine.
they could eat the jerky as they cleared the terrain.
I like that.
I also had a miniature that I brought and it didn't fit on the map properly, so I just snapped it in half and they were like, and I was like, sorry, I paid for it. Sat it there, so it was proper chaos. Check it out, it'll be out soon. Give us your trivia treat, Luke.
All right. Can you name one of the 4 / honorable mention 5 the in-universe reason for the rule changes from edition 1 to edition 2? How did
like a lore reason.
Are you able to give us the rule change and we guess the lore, or will
well,
that
it went
give it
from
away?
edition 1 to edition 2. Sorry. The change in editions, so it's on topic. Let me change
okay,
in editions, going from edition 1 to edition 2, edition 2 to edition 3.
What happened in the universe?
What
to trigger
in-universe
this?
reason
Oh.
did they give for any of the edition changes?
It was always the same, or it was like
No,
Oh.
many. They
Yeah.
each edition had a different reason.
Was it?
Okay.
There was maybe something connected with the. This is from playing the original Baldur's Gate. It's like the Bale Spawn thing, and the magic. There was something to do with the magic.
like
The weave.
The weave.
sauce?
There's something to do with
okay.
that.
Oh,
getting
you're close.
fucked.
to do with sauce?
Yeah.
And then they
that's in
had
Luke's
to
campaign.
Well,
What
the
is?
weave.
We mentioned that in Luke's
I
campaign.
did mention it.
Mention
the
what?
weave. The magic, the
The
magic
weave?
apocalypse.
Oh,
the
right.
call
magic
it, I guess.
apocalypse.
Well, the
And then
I was going to say one of
What
them
do
they
you do with
just
that?
moved planes because one of the editions was on Greyhawk and
the
another
other
one's in
was-
Faerun.
yeah.
So it's just a
different
whole
planet.
different plane.
Faerun's
yeah.
the other planet, yeah.
But the Greyhawk setting that transition was the fate of Istis,
I was going to say,
or
isn't-
Ishtish,
didn't,
however
like,
you
the
want to
sun
say it.
explode or something?
And it's basically this god put every character class through a test of fate.
Oh.
And with those classes failing, monks and assassins disappearing.
Oh, and then monks came back.
We're gone from that.
So that was the first one from edition 1 to edition 2.
Ooh, we're doing all of them. Okay.
Do you want the next one?
Okay.
Wait, did they give one for this one? We'll get to
I
it.
don't think they have given
like
one
from
for this one.
5 to 1,
5 to 1.
like 5 to like the
it's
change
not,
from
it's
They-
not,
they
it's
don't
not
do
called
that.
1D&D
No?
anymore.
yeah, it's just called Player's Handbook 2024.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
called D&D 2024.
Yeah.
Just make it 6th edition.
That's
It's
right.
not
if
6,
anything,
it's
it's
too
more
close to-
5.5.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry, Luke.
5.24.
That's all right. They'll change their reasoning in 2 weeks anyway. All right. The second one, the second cataclysm was the Chaos War. The Dragonlance setting, Jacob, you should have known
Yes,
this
I
one,
know my Dragonlance.
coincides with the introduction of the Saga system, transitioning from the second AD&D, blah, 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 blah. It is war between the people of Ansalon, along with the gods and Chaos, an ancient entity and the father of gods. At the end of the war, the gods leave Kryn.
That makes sense.
Does that mean anything to you?
Yeah, Kryn is elven shit. I'm more thinking, I remember Dragonlance having like low healer, like clerics weren't really a thing.
I mean,
To do with,
normal D&D.
yeah, I guess so, yeah. What was the other reasons?
You have the transition from 3rd edition, the War of Souls trilogy. Doesn't have a description of that.
Okay.
And the honorable mention
Okay.
is the Feast of Goblins, the Grand Conjunction. And I'll let you look that up. It has to do with Ravenloft.
Okay. We like Ravenloft.
Yeah. Do some Googling.
Fun.
Yeah. That's, what are they called? Dread? Planes of Dread?
Domain of Dread.
Domain of Dread, yeah, that's it.
There you go.
Ah, very nice. That has been this week's episode of Trivia Treats.
Gummies, Australian gummies.
Australian
Silly
gummies.
guys.
Beautiful. We're going to play a game called, this is going to really
Oh, no.
really get frustrating, I think, if we play this game. So we're going to play it. We're going to play a game called French Toast. The idea is that one person has a thing in their head.
Oh, no.
And in order for us to guess what
I've
thing
already
is in
failed.
their head, you say, is it more like this or more like that?
Oh, cool.
It begins with,
okay.
is it more like French toast or is it more like glasses? If the person says glasses, the next person has to say, is it more like glasses or is it more like a beanie? More like glasses. Okay, is it more like glasses or more like hair? More like hair. Is it more like hair? So you have to repeat whichever one was confirmed.
Oh, I
It
like
always starts
this.
with, is it more like French toast or something else?
Okay.
So-
Okay.
Okay.
I have something in my head.
All right.
Okay.
Go.
So someone starts with, is it more like... okay.
Is it more like French toast or a set of keys?
It's more like a set of keys.
Is it more like a set of keys or more like a front door?
More like a set of keys.
Is it more like a set of keys or more like a vehicle?
More like a set of keys.
Is it more like a set of keys or more like a fingernail?
More like a set of keys.
What?
Hey, is it more like a set of keys or is it more like a set of dice?
More like a set of dice.
Okay.
Oh, that's a tough one. Though.
Oh. Is it more like a set of dice or more like a tree?
More like a set of dice.
Is it more like a set of dice or more like a soccer ball?
More like a set of dice.
More like a set of dice or is it more like a chess set?
More like a set of dice.
Is it more like a set of dice or is it more like a pen?
More like a set of dice.
Is it more like a set of dice or is it more like a board game?
More like a set of dice.
More like a set of dice.
Oh,
I'm getting
boy.
lost in these words now. More like
A
a set
side
of
of
dice.
dice.
Side of dice. Or more like a video camera.
More like a set of dice.
Is it more like a set of dice or is it more like a planet?
Oh.
More like a set of dice.
Kind of like a planet.
Kind of like
Kind of like a planet. Kind of like a set of keys.
Look.
A rocket ship.
I mean, you're going to start a rocket ship with a gun.
But it
Dice in the window.
more,
Is it
more
Futurama?
Like a set of dice than
There you go. No.
Um,
I went pretty basic with this one
God.
too. Apologies.
is it more like a set of dice or is it more like an eyeball?
It's more like a set of dice.
Is it more like a set of dice or more like numbers?
More like a set of dice than the concept of numbers.
I was going to say math. I feel like I should say math.
I have
It's
an idea.
more like a set of dice than math. Yeah.
Is it more like a set?
But it deals with math. Anyway,
Is it more like a set of dice or is it more like a pack of cards?
more like a set of dice.
Is it more like a set of dice or more like a... This deals with numbers, you say.
Deals with math, not numbers.
A famous person.
Are you just saying
It's
Yes.
more like
Maybe a very smart
it's-
person.
It's more like a famous person.
What?
Fishy
Hey.
works.
So we're in territory with dice keys
think I'm gonna-
Go
and
for it.
famous
Is it,
person.
wait, is it more like a famous person or more like oh shit, what's his name? No. Oh, Planet, I gotcha.
Oh, yeah.
More like a famous person.
Elon Musk's. I thought car keys,
Gross, that guy.
numbers,
Math, keys, dice.
Math keys, dice,
dice.
He's dice.
Famous person.
famous person,
Maybe a planet.
Maybe a planet.
planet.
Maybe not a planet.
Is it?
Depends on your belief.
is it
Is it more like a famous person or is it more like a dog?
Yeah.
More like a famous person.
Okay. Yeah, I was going with that as well. I was going to Pluto.
is it more like a famous person or is it more like Thor?
More like a famous person.
Yeah.
More like a famous person or more like a fictional character?
More like a famous person.
Okay.
Is it more like a famous person?
Is it
or
a famous person?
Or is it more like a bag of marbles?
It's more like a famous person.
Think about it.
Is it
Are you thinking of anything, or is there?
I'm thinking of one specific
One
thing.
specific
Oh my
thing.
god.
Yeah.
Is it more
This,
like
this
a
is how it
famous
works.
person?
Like if you pick microphone and someone says, "Is it more like a burger or more like a house?" You got to go, more like a house.
House. Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. Is it more like a famous person? We're still in famous person. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it more like a famous person, or is it more like Leonardo da Vinci?
More like a famous person.
Okay.
Is it more like a famous person or more like an award?
More like a famous person.
Is it more like a famous person or is it more like a dream?
More like a famous person.
Is it more like a famous person, or is it more like a computer?
More like a famous person.
Gosh.
Is it more like a famous person or more like a coin?
More like a coin, Herc. It's a coin.
It's a coin.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
At first, I thought it
Yeah.
was marbles. When you're like, "Oh, it's more like a set of," but it could be a
It's
planet.
tough. It's tough to like. It's tough to toss up between those. We got time for one
Yeah,
more.
I saw you
Yeah,
playing
yeah,
with it.
yeah.
I
Real
went,
quick. Yeah, I was like,
he's
here, I
giving-
might as well
he's
get
giving
it.
us a.
Let's do one more. Who would like to do it?
Failure.
I got one.
Cool. Here we go.
All right.
Is it more like French toast or is it more like
Oh yeah.
a guitar?
A guitar.
See, it's tough, isn't it?
Okay. Is it more like a guitar, or is it more like a dog?
It's more like a dog.
Is it more like a dog or is it more like a singer?
More like a dog.
Is it more like a dog or more like a person?
More like a dog.
Is it more like a dog or more like the alphabet?
More like a dog.
Okay.
Is it more like a dog, or is it more like a computer?
More like a dog.
Is it more like a dog or more like a burger?
More like a dog.
Is it more like a dog or more like a blanket?
More like a blanket.
Oh, information.
Is it more like a blanket or more like a book?
More like a blanket.
Is it more like a blanket or more like a stuffed animal?
More like a stuffed animal.
Oh, Herc's on a roll.
Okay.
I'm circling. I'm circling.
Is it more like a stuffed animal or more like a cushion?
More like a stuffed animal.
I feel like Michael.
Okay.
It's not so bad. Is it?
So oh,
Is it more like a stuffed animal or is it more like a teddy bear?
More like a stuffed animal.
Is it more like a stuffed animal or more like a bad dragon dildo?
Jesus.
what?
Just Just getting things out of the way.
We were all thinking it.
Just answer the question.
They're weirdly similar. More like a bad dragon dildo.
Here we go. Okay. Okay.
Please don't make me say this again.
What? The word bad dragon
Well,
dildo?
now we all have to say it.
Yeah.
I mean, we can. Is it more like a beep?
There's nothing offensive about BDD.
Is it more like a bad dragon dildo or a cartoon?
It's more like a bad dragon dildo.
Is it more like a dildo or more like a sock?
More like a dildo.
Okay. Maybe. Okay.
Is it more like a dildo or more like
Just a dildo.
It has to be a bad
clarify
dragon.
here.
It's a very specific thing.
Sorry,
a
yes.
bad
Yes.
dragon dildo?
A dildo you can't use as a mini at your table. A bad dragon dildo you can get away with using it as a mini at your table.
Do you have?
It's
Are you gonna
moving.
pull one out?
I don't have one, unfortunately.
Is it
What
a
do you
bad
think it
dragon
is?
dildo?
Yeah.
Is it a bad
It
dragon
attacks
dildo or is it a?
Hey, we love a Kraken.
Collectible.
More like a bad dragon dildo.
Aw.
Is it more like a bad dragon dildo?
Right, you're right. Bad dragon dildos are collectibles.
Gotta catch them all. Is it more like a bad dragon dildo, or is it more like a? What do we go from stuffed to stuffed?
Stuffed animal.
Okay,
Blanket.
yeah, blanket.
blankets.
Is it
Stuffed
more like
animal.
more like a bad dragon dildo, or more like a child's toy?
More like a child's toy.
Okay, there we go.
God. Okay.
Is it more like a child's toy or is it more like a bop it?
Like the bop it, flick
Yeah.
it, wick it. More like the child's toy.
Yeah, the nebulous concept of a child's toy.
Right.
Yeah.
Is it
Got off dildo.
Yeah.
more like a child's toy or a mini?
More like a child's toy.
Okay.
Is it more like a child's toy or more like a backpack? No, I think I've gone too far out.
More like a child's toy.
Yeah. Okay.
Huh?
Is it more like a child's toy or is it more like a child?
More like a child's toy.
Is it more like a child's toy or is it more like an egg?
More like an egg.
Okay, so we're heading back towards sex toys.
Is it more like an egg or no? Is it? Fuck. What am I saying?
Is it more like an egg
Or more like
Or-
something else?
Yeah. Is it more like an egg or more like a Kinder Surprise?
More like an egg. Wouldn't it be fun if it was Morlock? Is it more like a Morlock?
Morlock is a thing from
It would be.
the Blizzard universe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just had that in my head this whole last 5
Blizzards of the
minutes.
Coast.
Is it more like an egg or more like a weapon?
More like an egg.
Is it more like an egg or more like a? Oh, is it more like a chicken egg or more like an ostrich egg?
More like an ostrich egg.
Is it more like an ostrich egg or more like a soccer ball?
More like a soccer ball.
Is it more like a dodgeball or more like a soccer ball or more like a dodgeball?
More like a soccer ball.
Is it more like a soccer ball or more like a football?
Which football?
The only correct one.
We got Aussie rules football.
Yeah,
you got
that one.
rugby. You got soccer. You got
The football.
The oblong.
no, more like the other
An
one,
American
the original.
football?
I don't know.
No, that's not a football.
The soccer, more like a soccer ball.
Yeah.
Is it more like a soccer ball or more like a planet?
It's more like a soccer ball.
Okay. I was like, are we thinking way too small? Too small. Oh boy. Is it more like a soccer ball or more like a cranium, like a head?
More like a soccer ball.
Okay.
Is it more like a soccer ball or more like a rubber band?
More like a soccer ball.
Is it more like a soccer ball or more like a bowling ball?
More like a soccer ball.
Is it more like a soccer ball or is it more like the Theater of the Mind Flayer logo?
More like a
dice?
soccer ball.
No, but that's like
That's
big.
huge.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
right, gotcha.
More like
Is
a
it
soccer
more
ball?
like a soccer ball or more like a
What?
baseball?
Any of
More
them.
like a baseball.
What?
Is it more like a baseball or more like a golf ball?
More like a baseball.
Is it more like a
feel like it's a
baseball or more
ball.
like a softball?
More like a baseball.
Is it more like a baseball or more like a testicle?
More like a baseball. That's why I went to dildo though.
Yeah.
Is it more like a baseball or is
That's
it
why
more
I went
like
to
a
dildo.
basketball?
More like a baseball.
Is it more like a baseball or more like a pokeball?
more like a baseball.
Is it more like a baseball or more like a tin can?
More like a baseball.
Is it a baseball?
It's not a baseball.
Is it more like a baseball or more like a baseball bat?
More like a baseball.
Is it more like a baseball or more like a lemon?
More like a baseball.
Is it more like a baseball or more like a ball of gum?
Baseball.
Is it more like a baseball
It's gotta be a ball, man.
or more like David Bowie's orb from Labyrinth?
It's more like a baseball.
Okay. Is it more like a baseball or more like David Bowie's bulge from Labyrinth?
More like a baseball.
It's more like baseball or more like a piece of candy.
More like a baseball. I feel like I just say that for the
No,
next 10 guesses.
no, don't say it. Don't say it.
We've been going for 25 minutes.
We can cut some of this.
No, just 3 times speed it, Caleb.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, if you can,
Montage.
do this one at 3 times speed
We
until you
must
find
get
something
this.
interesting. Someone
More like
pass me the
baseball,
candy
more like
so I
a
can
light
give people
bulb.
a look at.
More like a baseball.
Is it more like a baseball or more like a massage ball?
Baseball.
Is it more like a baseball or more like a D20?
baseball?
More like a baseball,
But
more
it's
like
not
a
a
lacrosse
baseball,
ball.
or is it a baseball?
Ooh,
Oh,
baseball. Wait, how
Zoom
spongy
in
is-
on me disassociating if you need.
How spongy is a lacrosse
All right,
ball?
spongy. Is it more like a baseball, or more like a tennis ball?
Yes, he's got it! Yay!
Wow, we said every single kind of sports ball.
How did we not set this?
We really went
That's
around.
bullshit, man. Well, I thought you were,
now everything makes
Speaking of
sense.
bullshit.
You were on board with the dog, and I was like, we're there.
And then we went
my
to Dillon.
God.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well,
But then, like
damn.
that is how that game is played. And speaking of bullshit, we're going to go into our bullshit.
No shit.
Our bullshit.
Leader of the mind flip.
All right, in our last session.
All right, fucking business.
all right?
You've gone so Australian.
All right, here's what's going on. You buggers.
Bloody deep sea Olengarth here, giving you the rundown of what happened last time.
You guys went to the...
That's fun. You should do that.
What?
You should do the recap in a different character voice.
No, Caleb, come back and do it, please. It's my least favorite part of the show.
I think it was his as well.
You guys ended up speaking to the eternally...
see, now we just distract ourselves.
Yeah.
It's always been
Not
us.
even
It's always been
interrupting.
us.
Always been us.
You mean
Jake.
we're the problem? I refuse to believe this.
Wait, we're the problem? Always was.
Always was, always will be. The you spoke to the eternal eel about a number of things. You saw some visions of perhaps the past, perhaps the future, perhaps the present. You heard about different creatures ascending, old gods, new gods. Pierup confirmed as an old god.
Old God confirmed.
Old god confirmed, and you guys were sent back out after finding out that your true name is what people need to ascend. And the Black Obsidian Tower in Lornakarth. More specifically, 12 Point is where all that happens. As you swam your way out, you encountered, once again, in the Howling Ring, a bunch of hideous mer creatures and an enormous shark. And after Force pressed the button on the immovable rod, jammed it down the throat of the shark as the shark chomped around him. Baddie's getting caught in its teeth as it opened its mouth. Force, you saw a bunch of merfolk kind of gathering, trying to catch up with you all. All hope seemed lost until you saw, riding on giant seahorses, a bunch of fish people with deep seer Olengarth in the lead. And he said,
Well, that's a saviour if ever I saw one.
as that happens,
I love him
he
so
says,
much.
Kuatoa, bloody assemble.
and they all you watch as they swim off in various directions. You watch as these seahorses kind of turn down, almost like horsey, start to
Still glowing as
blow
well, right?
little bubbles and
Right.
knock some of the merfolk away.
glowing?
You see Deep Seer Olengarth pushes through the group of you guys, and you all get swam away. As you get kind of knocked away, he's heading straight towards you, and as he's heading straight towards you, he says,
Don't bloody worry, saviour there. I'll save you, saviour.
and as he's swimming towards the shark there, what are y'all doing?
Just
Definitely swimming away.
true. I,
That's kind of fucking cool, not gonna lie.
seahorse swims through, like tilts on its side as he kind of drifts it. As he drifts it, it swims into the shark's mouth and just bubbles up along the roof of the shark's mouth, and it starts to. It is kind of stuck in place because the immovable rod is like stuck in its version of a sternum sort of thing, and it's just kind of thrashing around, tearing its insides.
No,
with
buddy,
that.
just you gotta wait.
Deep sea
Oh, that's a
pulls
brutal
up
way to
beside
go.
you.
Don't try to take it out.
Force kind of pulls up on the seahorse, goes,
Fancy a bloody ride?
No.
I love him.
Give me
so
2
much.
seconds.
Take 3.
I need this moment.
and you guys can see that these seahorses are just the Kuatoa are throwing spears and kind of stabbing at all these Muro and kind of clearing a path for you. Deep Sea Olengarth, as you say no, he says,
We were bloody waiting for you for about 24 hours. We thought we heard a distress call, and we thought we'd wait on the edge of the howling bloody ring. If anyone's going to bring back our bloody bride, it's going to be you.
Don't. That's why I came down here, to get the trident. Now watch this. And as he blows up the bubbles from the mouth, emerging from this giant thrashing shark that slowly dies and drowns on these bubbles.
Yeah.
This glowing trident that was lit up previously, it's shining in this beacon of blackness surrounding it. In Aquan, Force speaks out to everybody, and he just as loud as he can, is bear witness, I, who has gone by numerous names, leashed, sunken stone, fear, bias, force, enemy to many, friend to few, know that I was stolen, given life, raised through pain and suffering, molded to enact death in the name of a divine being, lied to, crafted, and manipulated, created and destroyed, rebuilt to become the hand of judgment in life and death. Forged in the crucible to become the ever-loyal sword, unquestioning in my purpose. Hear this! I deny this being Arwen. I reject this calling loyalty. I stand unbent and unbroken and make this proclamation for those who hear this to spread word in my name. The rising wave, the thunderous storm, is gathering its energy and seeks to unleash it on those who oppress and use those to their monstrous whims. I will become the shield to those that cannot protect themselves, and will give strength of arm and enduring will to those who seek to stand up for themselves. Tim Tam Tom, help me out here. Spread the word.
right, bruv.
Call me Aegis Fate.
You hear that, everyone? Aegis Fate, yeah. As this echoes out, all the Kuatoa kind of bow their head towards you. And the very last to bow is Deep Sea Olengarth, who kind of stops and says,
This is our champion, people. This is the one that's going to take us onto the land. It's going to take us further. We pledge fealty and loyalty to you, Aegis. We are at your beck and bloody call.
and he bows.
And as the shark starts to wither and drift away, but stuck on this immovable rod.
Yeah, it doesn't drift, it just kind of stops and just kind of hangs there.
I will just slowly start to swim out. And, so,
Why did you just open with that with us? I mean, I'm sold.
Not gonna lie, that was sick as fuck. You fucking prepare that shit, write that shit down.
yeah. And he pulls out in the water. It's all wet,
But you were workshopping that shit.
So that's what he does in his
It
show
takes
when
me
he
some time,
sleeps.
alright? You know, I can't just come up with that top of my dome.
Well, I mean,
Right.
yeah.
Well,
The Muro are all swimming away. The shark itself's kind of caught on the immovable rod, and you've got a fleet of Kuatoa with kind of seahorses there at your service.
Express bloody trip back to Deep Whisper Cove if you need to.
Do you have a spare seahorse for my compatriots?
Whistles.
Oh.
4 seahorses arrive here.
we thought we'd wrangle a handful and bring them out to you. One for each of you. You have to name them. Part of the process.
Oh, they don't already have names.
No. 1, 2, 3, and 4 is what we call them.
Did they go by that this whole time? Or were they just born?
1. None of them move.
Right, and then we give them a name.
Yeah, christen them with a bloody name. Let them know you like them, you love them.
Right.
They'll react to your touch if they like you.
Oh, and what if they don't like us?
Savage creatures, seahorses, bloody savage creatures.
Kick your teeth in.
I...
You ever seen a kangaroo box?
noble
Their
steeds.
tail unravels at incredible speed and will hit you. The bubbles from their mouth are discombobulated.
Like a little, like a potty, like...
Yeah, the only way to do that is you have to clamp down on their nose when they're trying to blow air out. If you clamp their nose, the bottom end goes out.
That's quite a good tip. Remember that. So if something's chasing you, just grab its head and
Go ahead, pick your bloody steeds and I'll show you the way back. We're still in the Howling Ring, never mind that, but,
right.
I think we're safe.
Kind of gives a little salute, little thin salute to Aegeus there.
appreciate it. I'm going to call mine Blasphemer.
Oh, okay.
Blasphemer.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
quite a name.
You know what that means?
Yes, talking ill of...
No, you blasphemer. You blow up a leg.
Oh. Well, all right.
Do I need to deal with him, sir?
It has always been an issue. It's
The
good to have
voice-
people that question you.
Voice of Tim Tam
Yeah,
Tom.
you don't want-
Herald of Tim Tam Tom.
You don't want a constant yes man around you all the time.
Oh, no, definitely not.
No. You end up on things like Les Mis when you shouldn't be.
That's reverse yes man you are.
I didn't know such bloody thing. Stop telling pork pies.
So you pick a steed each.
God.
I can sit here and do this voice all fucking day.
Why do you think we're not leaving?
Push the plot on, maybe.
Sorry, he's just so he's just
No, look
so
at the bloody
good.
time. It's pressing past your hair. We probably should get going. Pick your steed.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, or 4.
No,
Or
blasphemer
blasphemer
was number 3.
was number 3.
Oh.
But now, no longer number 3. Now blasphemer.
Yeah.
This one will be named Sammy. Sammy the seahorse.
All right, we got to talk to him.
Why?
You want me to impart some oceanic wisdom on the lad?
Yeah.
Right. When you're naming something in the ocean, it's best you come up with something that's a little bit more fancy, preferably nautical themed. But not
Okay.
specifically. Blasphemer works because that's why we get a lot of peg-legged people.
Sure.
The femur to be blasted. Right?
What about...
Well, let's see what everyone else has got, right? What about the
Happy to
rest
say with number 4. If that's...
of it?
that works.
But number 4's not nautical. Nautical. You want
I
nautical?
think you have to give them a name.
Give them a bloody name. Go on. Have another crack.
Call
If you
it
say
naughty,
Sammy,
naughty Icky.
Naughty Icky?
Yeah.
Nauticky? Nauticky.
There you go.
yeah, you didn't name him, but that's all right.
Well, we kind of worked.
Teamwork.
Oh,
I better write that down somewhere.
Oh, I didn't write any of it. Take your own bloody notes.
It's fucking name.
well, would... And Agnar's gonna, go up to one of them
Yeah.
timidly.
You go to it. It's a huge seahorse. Its eyes are like pretty vacant and just like not really focused on anything. They're just like with the,
Well, now I feel bad.
Amazing.
I'm not even sure they're sentient.
Hello. Is Floaty all right with you for a name?
Bubbles start to kind of fizz out.
I think Floaty's a great name. I think they like the name Floaty.
You think they like the name?
Floaty's a great
Okay,
name.
hello.
Nautical themed.
Floaty. I would like a lift, a ride, or for you to take. Oh, thank you.
Swims under and then just kind of backs up and you're collected under it there.
Oh, I think we're making friends.
What about yourself there?
That's kind of what I expected from him.
Is that the extent of your bloody vocabulary?
It's not very nautical.
Oh,
Sorry. Okay.
I'm the only one who's actually been on a fucking
It's fine.
Been on a fucking.
Sound of an outboard motor.
Been on. I'll fuck it. I'm gonna name you Rye Whiskey.
You know, see, that's a good bloody name. It's not quite nautical, but it's got some flavour to it, as does Rye Whiskey, eh? Sammy the bloody seahorse, I don't know. All right, are we all ready to take off? With your permission, Herald of Tim Tam Tom.
Please lead on.
All right, you drongos, time to bloody head back home.
And they all start to swim through the water there. You're moving at an incredible pace. It's like being taken by an underwater like wormling or something that's kind of like kind of chaotic but focused in a way, like never just going straight, kind of whipping back and forth, and every now and then you kind of have to hold on as it kind of juts from side to side. And
so much fun.
And in no time at all, you make it back to the enormous wall society of Deep Whisper Cove that leads up to the top of Olengarth there.
Whoa, we got here quick.
Oh,
No time at all.
that was...
We should have left with them. That would have helped.
Well, I wasn't quite the
That's true.
Messiah yet, so...
As you pull up to Deep Whisper Cove, you pull back down to the bottom of the huge kind of trident coral art piece there, and as you hop off your respective steeds, Deep Seer Olengarth says,
Now, your little steeds will be here in the lake anytime you want them. Anytime you want to go for a cheeky spin, you need only dip your face in the water and call for them, and they'll be there quick smart.
Oh, goodness. I mean, does somebody... do they get looked after?
Oh, they're pretty independent bloody creatures.
Oh, they're
yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can let them out, let them run wild. You don't need to tie them off.
Oh,
They'll
no.
frolic about, and when you need them, give them a sing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. They don't do too well on land. That's the only problem.
Right, no.
Yeah, no legs.
No legs.
Mm.
No capacity for breathing oxygen directly from the air, and their bodies are not designed to have the entire weight of the gravity kind of pulling down on them.
Oh.
Right. To have a bit of...
Undulation.
Yeah, you got to undulate.
Oh, I should have come at undulation.
It's too late now,
Yeah.
unless you want another one.
No, I'm good. Don't want to be greedy.
Well,
God privilege.
if anybody's got privilege, it's a bloody god. And now, he is not the god, he's the herald of the god. The god itself.
and you kind of have Tim Tam Tom there,
It is an honor.
just staring directly at the trident.
It is an honor, sir, to be here in your presence. Please let us know if there's anything we've been doing that's not correct or anything you want us to change here down bottom. We will happily take Aegis as our leader, our de facto leader, while you are in his hands.
I'll look at Tim Tam Tom.
It's your idea, bruv.
Right, I'll look back to
You do what you want.
I'll look back to this fantastic gentleman in front of me.
You know my name, though, don't you, sir?
I didn't say that out loud.
You do. You know my name, though, don't you? You're looking at me weird.
I do. I'd have to pull up my notes though.
Deep Seer
Deep
Olengarth.
Seer.
Deep Seer.
yeah, you
Oh
do
my
know.
god.
Yeah.
No, he says you're doing everything pretty fabulously.
No, is that right?
Yeah, he's
Oh,
like
goodness, you're
everything
gonna
you're
make me
doing.
cry. You're gonna make me tear up.
Just
Why
hold
is this easier to tear up with than anything in Deb's fucking life?
Really connected with
I'm
this
actually
character.
getting tears for all the guy. Here, hang on, give me a second. That's how you cry in acting class.
Can you cry underwater?
You know, I've never thought about that. I certainly shed a tear, but can you cry? Does one cry underwater?
I guess so, because you can't pee underwater.
Oh yeah, you can. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you must be able to cry underwater. Yeah.
I
Down where it's sad
all
here. You
these
can
say-
feel bad here.
feelings are appreciated here. Hold off going to the surface.
Right.
Wait till I give. Have you got a way to get to the ocean?
Yeah.
Great.
We've got little underground tunnels and estuaries that'll take us out to the ocean. Why? Is something going out in the big bloody deep blue that we need to help out with?
Yeah, I think so. What I'll say is prepare for war.
Prepare for war. You hear that, ladies and gentlemen? Prepare for bloody war.
Oh my!
No, right now.
They're handing out swords.
Stretch first, at least, or something.
Well, I mean,
Oh, hold up, bloody false alarm.
I like how fast
You
you all
gotta
did that.
understand, we've been in here for years waiting for anything to happen.
well, I mean,
But
it's
the-
not a total false alarm because you know.
Well, they didn't need to go out right now.
Well, I don't know how quickly things are happening on Bocht, and
That's what I'm thinking.
we
Okay.
saw the.
Oh, we could
and what
use
if they are
spies.
on the boats right
We could
now?
use
And
spies.
We could. What's that, Tim Tam Tom?
What?
Gotcha.
You want me to actually?
no,
Sorry,
no,
bruv.
no,
All right,
shh,
yeah,
shh.
no, I'll be fine.
You're doing great. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Thanks. Yeah.
We'd
He's
actually
literally halfway out of his robe. And someone's like got a helmet on his head. They're like holding it over his fishy head.
not you. You can get everyone slowly ready over the next couple days.
Right.
We'll let you know when we're gonna start heading out to the ocean, and maybe you could like make your way then. But maybe send some spies out and look for. So, what's the name of the boat of Queen Banrian?
That?
Did anyone see the boat that what's his face was on that died?
I saw the boat, but I don't remember if I saw the name.
It's been a very long time since we recorded. I don't remember anything.
I don't think we actually ever saw that.
Okay.
We saw them
The Queen's
going
boat
on
or
the
Samson's boat?
No, the
Or
Queen's boat.
Or the
they
boat
were
that was
taking
in
them
the
away.
museum.
No, the Queen's boat.
They were taking them away from Bocht, remember?
Yeah, and Pip died.
You remember that?
Yeah.
I don't think we ever got the name. I think we just got a generic ship.
Right.
Flagship.
Is you killing Pip your way of like getting Caleb?
He killed him, not me.
Oh, he killed him.
Yeah.
It may not have happened yet.
Caleb still
blimey.
contributes to the
He does all the
narrative.
Lord. He
The
does the
lore.
Lord. Yeah.
I'm dead.
Tell you what. Anything.
Bastion's going to encounter
what's-
him in hell.
Can you draw Queen Bannerion's symbol?
Oh, that's a good idea.
I could try.
Don't try, do.
Would I remember?
There is no try.
The world's
I could
full of
use
triers.
some help, some magical help if I have to do an ability.
Sure.
To draw things, you're not very good at drawing things.
Well, I have to remember it correctly to make sure I'm
Oh.
guided. My hand is guided, maybe.
Right, yeah.
Right.
Things
I
can be
could do
fair
that.
there.
I
Don't
could-
take it.
Someone can do that.
I can help you out a little
You're
bit.
barking up the wrong tree, mate. I can't. Fuck it.
Cast guidance.
Guidance. Excellent. Make a history check for me.
Fishing.
15.
Don't forget your D4. You just
15. Beautiful.
begs for guidance. How did
Yeah.
you get the
Use it.
D4?
17.
17. Excellent. You would know that Queen Barion's ship is the Crimson Wave.
Ooh.
No, and the symbol of whatever that continent's called. Thank you. It's been a very long
Monday.
time since we recorded.
I've not taken a note for almost 100 episodes.
Olengarth looks at you and says, right, is it customary for people to put these symbols on the hulls of their ships?
Not on the hulls, but if you poke your head out, you can see maybe on the flag.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. And what kind of, you looking for a little strike force, a little cheeky, sneaky force?
Just a little watch and report back.
Cheeky little watcher report.
Tell
I
us
know
where
just
they
the
are.
people. I know just the people. I'll send them out post haste.
Nice. Tell them not to get caught.
Right. If they do get caught, they're disavowed.
Oh.
No,
No knowledge of their
No.
existence.
Cyanide
Dead to
pills.
us.
no, I'm not that kind of ruler.
Cyanide pill.
Is there a
I
way
can
we
give them some sort of
Oh, no.
ninth
A
level.
blowfish.
Is there a way we
A
can
little
meet one of
fugu
them?
chunk for them to bite on when they get caught.
Is there a way we can meet one of them to maybe have communication with them?
You want to meet one of them?
Well, I think if we can have a personal link
Oh.
with them to communicate with them directly.
Yes.
Right.
Tim Tam Tom wants to say hello to his loyal subjects.
Right.
Yeah,
No,
beautiful,
if we
beautiful,
met
bloody
them,
beautiful,
we
beautiful.
could-
Right.
I see what you're saying. You know.
You hear what he's saying, or you see what he's saying.
Be impressive to
that's
see
a
what
good
he's saying.
point. I
Yeah.
mean,
I think she can.
Language
both.
matters.
I guess I by see, I mean understand.
You can see the bubbles. All right, let me get them for you. Give us 2 seconds.
I hadn't
Swims
even
away.
realised, but I can see the bubbles.
Do we want anything else from them? What
So
is
do we just sort of brush over the fact that we can breathe under the water now?
No, we still have the air bubbles.
No, I thought
You
that
got gills, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
The eternal
we
gave
haven't
you
won the magic, who
gills
cares?
because you were longer than 24 hours down here.
Right.
Deep Sea Olengarth comes swimming back with what looks to be a feminine-looking Kuatoa, very, very short, very kind of like stumpy and stocky. As she comes swimming up, he goes,
This is Tide Caller Shern. Tide Caller Shern, say g'day.
G'day.
Good eye.
Hello.
Very nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you too.
I'll be your spy for the next little while.
Oh.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Azorith.
Azorith. Right.
I'm Agenar.
Agenar. Are we all starting with the letter A?
Etterath.
All right, cool. E, not bad.
I should have gone Aegis.
Oh, fuck's sake.
We do have a lot of A's now.
Oh, I
don't
gotta
we?
get a new one now.
Now, you've been tasked to bloody keep an eye on this Queen Banrian ship from Severe.
Yeah, I can do that. You mind giving us any more details? I can give it to my team.
Right. Well, it's from Safir, but
Right.
but it's we think it's near Bokt.
So I need to go over to Bok first.
Oh, right, and coming from Bokt.
All right.
But
Do be
it might
careful.
be
Yeah.
going back to Severe.
Back to Severe. So from Bok to from Severe to Bok back to Severe.
Right.
All right.
Yes, and we don't know.
So you can give me.
Well, I think if you can at least get just an eye on what's happening on Bok, that'd be a useful start. And
Check in on
Right.
Bok, make my way back.
Right.
Get voice back to you.
Yes. See
All right,
if
chase
they-
the ship if I need to
see
chase the
if
ship.
they're taking anyone, taking
All right,
prisoners
all right.
from Bokt.
Excellent. I can do that.
Right.
I'll do that right now.
Oh,
don't engage.
Don't engage.
no.
Why not?
Oh, you might get hurt.
Right. Well, I'm a big fish. I can deal with it if I have to.
Oh, but we don't want you to get hurt.
Is there anyone I should try to get a message to?
Oh,
Anything I should do? Just watch and report. Don't try to break anyone out. Don't try to save anybody.
Watch and
that's-
report.
Watch and report. Yeah, too easy. Too easy.
Quick question, Deep
Yeah.
Sea.
Yeah.
How long had it been since we left the city? Did you say?
Oh, you left the city sometime, early yesterday. It's been
Oh, okay.
about 24 bloody hours.
Okay, great.
Not
So
too
they're,
worried.
they're probably still in the vicinity of Bokt or somewhere in between. Don't worry about engaging,
All right.
saving.
All right. Well, I'll head off now.
what? I mean, but what if
Should we
shouldn't
give
maybe
of our
Ari
friends
or someone who's
give like a description of Pirup,
Time is of the essence
Bucky,
if you want me going.
Lady Aaron, Ari, Safirith? I don't know. I
Right.
haven't been listening recently. I don't know where she's at right now.
right? I mean,
I think just information is more important than anything.
right, as quick as possible.
Yeah.
Do you
As ASAP as possible. I can do that.
right?
No, you can stay out there though. We can talk to you.
And
Oh, yeah?
you only have to say ASAP.
What?
ASAP or as soon as possible. ASAP
As
is
ASAP as possible. As soon as possible. As possible.
As soon as ASAP.
As soon as ASAP as possible.
That's a sap.
Yeah, we can check in with you every day or so.
All right. I'll prepare for a long-term trip with a few capable individuals. All right. Well, cheers.
Right. I mean, if anyone, if it would might be a good idea if you know anyone who can use a sending of some kind, or if anybody has sending stones, maybe that is also a good idea. Because then, the second you find them, you can send
Report
a
back.
message, and we can decide whether
You got
to.
a way of me sending to you?
Oh, well, I don't know.
Don't you have a message?
I can send to you, but
Oh.
Just
not
120 feet.
not to you. To
Maybe just
to
check
us.
in on me.
Oh,
we
wait, what's the
will.
one we?
But just in
Send it.
case anyone else in the village has that ability.
Well, I mean,
or-
there is one,
That's
but I
good.
don't know if they're up for a big trip.
Oh, no, they bloody wouldn't be.
Yeah, but we could ask them.
Well, you want me to bring them down here?
I think you should bring them down here.
Who is this strange individual?
Oh, this would be our resident cook, Chauncey.
Right.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
No from Chauncey?
You see this big ass, like, pufferfish without the spines swimming his way over.
So Chauncey, don't worry about it, mate. Don't worry about it, mate. They're not interested.
Oh,
Listen. We'll find a way to get word back to you.
Right.
If not, it might be by the fish in the sea.
oh,
Yeah.
oh, right.
So
And-
keep an ear to the water.
And if anything is that urgent, just come back.
Yeah, Yeah, we'll come back if it's urgent. If you don't hear from us, we're dead.
All right.
Do you need any sort of reparations or like something to give back
Oh,
to you?
no, sir. No, sir. Just the chance to do something nice for Tim Tam Tom, sir. As long as Tim Tam Tom remembers my name and knows what I'm sacrificing.
Tie collar Sheeran, he remembers. I know, like, hold out the trident and like go to like tap the shoulder with the trident.
Oh boy. It's
Say
an honor.
thank you, Tim Tam Tom.
Thank you, Tim Tam Tom.
That was in my head.
Okay. Thank you. I don't think they can hear me, bro.
No, but he says thank you.
Does he now?
He does.
Glad to hear it. Well, I'm going to head off now. Why is it turning into hello possums?
Oh, Damon.
Shuren swims away, and you're left there with Olengarth. You now have a group of Kuatoa that are going to swim out into the open ocean and try to swim all the way to Bokt and look for shit for you.
Oh,
Don't worry. If we lose sight or track of them, we'll just send another contingent and another. We'll just throw as many as we can at the problem.
Anything for Tim
They
Tam
will
Tom.
die for their country.
We will die for Tim Tam Tom.
well, maybe
Maybe check in
it.
with us.
You
She
sure?
said. She's my counsel.
Right.
Right.
Well,
right.
I'll check in
right.
with your counsel, but I think we know each other well enough that I can come straight to you, surely.
Of course.
Right.
But if I'm indisposed, you know,
Right. Yeah. If you're busy praying or something like that.
Right.
Am I right in assuming that you're taking Tim Tam Tom out of our vicinity?
he has urgent business on shore. I'm afraid.
Right. It's a shame. It's a bloody shame, but we will keep Tim Tam Tom in our hearts.
And I won't keep him away from you too long.
I hope not. This has been a pleasure.
Yes, thank you
An
very
honor.
much. You were very helpful.
I'm glad.
Yes, thank you.
Well, if there's nothing more, I must pray.
Oh,
Heads back in and drops to his knees.
Pretty good. Tim Tam Tom,
Yeah.
do you want to stay down here?
Fuck no.
Okay. Now I feel bad that I'm using them in your name. I don't know if I want to do that.
No, don't worry about it, bruv. Like, use what you need in my name. That's what I'm here. I'm a tool for you to use.
If you told them not to stop worshipping you, would they?
Probably, but if that doesn't serve you, don't worry about it.
All right.
You got to remember, I was but a humble sweeper in that tower when shit went wrong.
What a demotion from the great wizard to the fucking janitor.
There were other great wizards in there, but I specifically was the janitor. All right.
That reminds me of the book Sour Cherry. Did you ever read that Terry Pratchett one?
No. No.
The concept was the only wizard to survive the fall of the world was the worst wizard possible.
I like that. That's fun.
makes sense.
That's like a one of the design concepts I wanted to play with was a healer, but they don't realize they're shit at healing, so they're actually a necromancer, but they think they're a healer. So whenever they try to heal someone, they kill them and bring them back as a raised
Post-life
dead.
healing,
Yeah.
yeah.
Anyway,
Right, to the church?
Let's get out of here.
I mean, right? Or to the council?
We still have to talk to the council. Before that, so Aegis now?
Yep.
What's that?
Well, we got told we had to find our true name, and
You just picked one.
yeah. How else do you choose a name?
Oh, I guess your true name is something that you, I don't know, already have. No?
Or something written in the stars, some ancient bullshit.
What was your name when you were born?
I don't know.
Oh, maybe it's that.
But why is that the true name?
I don't know.
That's my first name.
What? Well, maybe it's not that.
Yeah, that's why I just chose one. Because I think this is it.
Didn't we? Did we? Above board.
Mm.
Did we learn how we learn our true name in our little fever dream?
you learned
Trip.
that the fish were giving
And that the
people the
fish-
information, and that Queen Barian went to the top of the obsidian tower in 12 Point.
Right. But did we connect that the fish teaches you your true name?
No, you found out that the fish enlightened you to how to get your true name. So Ari had the most knowledge, and Bamrian was going to Bokt to get the fish.
I had that fish hook still.
Yeah, I think we went through that episode. Yeah.
Okay.
You still got the cards.
Yep.
So
Sorry, I heard somebody say cards. You can go down for a game of bloody cards.
maybe
Sorry, we're on the ocean. We're getting out the water right now.
All right, boy.
As you
Should we make him pick a card?
come out
we should try and
A bloody one.
as you come out of the water,
You get a wish one.
as you imagine,
Tim Tam Tom would instantly be his.
be back to its god form.
you guys come out of the ocean, out of the water, to the beach. It is the kind of the same time of day that you guys left a day later, and you can see the remnants of the ticker tape parade of the Festival of Unification are strewn about, mess everywhere. There are still people in the streets, people on the beach, no sign of that lizard kid and his mother. But as you pop back out into Lornakarth, you can see that it is the day after a festival day. The city seems to have some sort of celebratory hangover. Not that people are drunk or hungover, but just the city has this. There was energy here yesterday, but not today, and people are slowly starting to clean up the place.
Okay, well, I mean, how long were we away for?
Apparently a day.
A day, just a day, we think.
Well, the festival only lasts. Is it just a day of festivities, or is it like a week thing?
Once a year we throw a party here in town.
Well, yeah, yes.
Once a year we turn Olengarth upside down.
You would know that the Unification Festival goes for a week usually, and you guys were there in
On
the
day
like
one.
the peak when it was like coming
it already
towards
started.
ahead.
Okay.
That the unicorn was going to be displayed. So could be 24 hours, could be longer. You're not sure.
Oh, well,
Should we ask to make sure? Excuse me. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Sorry to bother you. Cleaning up and all, but
Yeah, what can I do for you?
what day is it today?
Well, it's the day of the week that is about one day after when you went into the water.
Thank you. It's been a day. Yeah, just a day.
right. Oh, okay, you know,
Done quite a bit in a
a
day.
bit of strange
You're getting more productive every day.
time.
I love it when you hear a word that you're like, really gotta concentrate. Productive. There we go. Perfect.
That's great.
You guys have the your shit at a shop. You have
Still need money
the
for-
council, a note being sent via the
much
kind
money
of
you have?
heavies of the Church of Orin. You've got the Church of Briganti there. You have not yet kind of secured Gale's seat on the council, but you've secured allies in the fish friends that you have kind of met down under the sea.
Fish are friends.
Right.
You made so many references in that one sentence.
Yeah.
Fish friends under the sea. I was
Yeah.
like, great.
It's very impressive.
Good job.
You found Tim Tam Tom there. Nothing went wrong there under the sea. I hand it back to you guys. See what you
Right.
want to do.
Okay. Well,
Do
that was a lot. We should go and get your things.
Yeah, I still don't have enough. I sort of put it on loan because I needed to get
Oh.
some extra coinage, but
We
kind
didn't.
of didn't really do any of that.
No,
Do you, but there was a shop that we could maybe sell
So
some
much
materials
bloody
at.
gold down here. I don't know what to do with it.
I was about to say, I mean, we could
I
empty
just
the
popped
coffers.
it in my bag of holding and going along on an adventure with the group. It doesn't look like that's going to happen. Poor deep seer Olengarth, doomed to be single.
I mean, yeah, I still got all the phoenix bits that
Well, if we can,
Oh.
we can pawn off.
Oh, if you're wanting to sell them, right? Yes, I'm sure the...
Yes, I think there was the Phoenix Forge and the Toadstool Apothecary that might be interested in those.
Right. So go there first and then pick up your...
Also,
because that had a time limit.
saying this now?
Yes.
Oh,
Just so that it's on a little to-do list. Shopping, milk, cheese, whatever.
right.
I need some fucking armor.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
That is true.
I'm sitting here in a shirt jacket.
Well, maybe you can check in with the Phoenix Forge.
Yeah.
Forge, you know?
Okay.
That was sort of my plan.
Right, so
Right.
Phoenix Forge? Phoenix Forge?
Oh, okay.
Much rather than the apothecary.
Excellent. You head to the Phoenix Forge. You head to a building, a long building that seems to
what a
have
long building.
kind of smoke billowing out of the back there. Stone building looks relatively new. You can see across from it, there seems to be another similar building that's all boarded up and
This
shut up.
building's new and has something very similar next to it.
Like a previous version of a forge had been closed up, and you pull up out front of the Phoenix Forge. You see out front it says "Witness the rebirth of steel" here.
I get it. That's why he has two buildings.
And inside
From
you
the
see a
ashes.
long kind of narrow darkened area that's lit only by the embers and the glow of heat.
Should we
there.
burn the other one down to like really put that metaphor home?
No, I think he might have that covered.
All right, Michael. Yep. Nope. Sorry.
Who's Michael? Hello? Knock, knock, knock.
As
Well,
you
I don't have the Phoenix stuff. You have all the Phoenix stuff.
Yeah, but you're a lot better at talking to people than I
All
am.
right.
as
Are
you
you
Mr.
open?
Phoenix Forge.
as you there's nothing to knock on. It's just like an open door, but you are knocking.
Making a
doorway.
sound.
I'll do I'll press the digi some knocking sounds.
As you knock on the door, you can see a very like short kind of stretched lizard folk that kind of walks stomach and feet first, kind of comes shuffling out. As he comes shuffling out, he says,
All right there, what can I do for you?
My
You
friend.
looking for something? Weapons? Armor?
Well, maybe, but first we have some things that you might be
What you
interested.
mean maybe? You either are or you aren't.
I have some Phoenix leather.
Oh, right. You looking for that to be made into armor, or you want to take that to the Fox's Finery, where you get it tailored into something?
We were sort of shopping for options. I was thinking maybe armor.
Right, give us a look then.
and picks it up.
What'd you say this was?
Phoenix leather.
Phoenix leather.
Yeah.
Right.
Phoenix skin. Genuine Phoenix skin.
Yeah, I'll be the judge of that.
Slaps it on the table, just looks at you, takes like what looks to be a huge kind of pot of molten magma, like lava, and just dumps it on it. The lava kind of ignites, and he just kind of watches it for a second. It starts to cool off, and then he kind of scrapes it off back into the pot and takes a look, and the armor's there. Phoenix armor's there, completely untouched. And he looks and he says,
Oh, fuck me. You weren't joking, were you? This,
No, I wasn't.
So
this
you
would
would have
just-
You
Sorry.
just would have burnt it if it wasn't.
Yeah, I would have compensated you for it, but if you
Oh.
told me it was Phoenix leather and lied to me, I would have pulled you up on that.
Right.
This is genuine Felix leather.
Wait, it is.
Oh, well, yes.
That's what I named that bird that was flying out of the volcanus there.
Felix.
Felix the Phoenix.
Felix the Phoenix. Fetus.
You're right.
I've inhaled a lot of heavy metals, and every word's becoming another word.
That was not a good choice of words to use.
So what do you want to do with it? I can tell you right now, I can make some leather armor with it, and it'd probably be resistant to fire.
Yeah, maybe put a couple of studs in there just to.
A couple of studs for a couple of studs, is that right? Where are you from?
Here.
Here.
Yeah.
You don't look like you're they look like they're from here. You look like you're from one of them other fancy places.
Yes, that's.
It was a long story. I was born here, but I'm a woodly traveler.
Right. All right. Well, fair enough. When do you need this made by?
As soon as possible.
As ASAP as possible.
As ASAP as possible.
I can get this done as ASAP as possible. You're looking for studded leather that's going to have a bit of fire resistance.
Yeah.
It's going to cost you a wee bit, but not as much because you brought me the materials.
Yep. How much?
Let me take a look in my ledger.
It's over by the heath.
Vocal coach, can you tell me whether this is going to be good to sustain?
Probably not.
If you
feels
relax
okay.
a bit, then sure.
I'm always relaxed. Studded leather. So that's going to cost you 45 gold piece.
Oh, I can do that. I got the change.
You do?
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay.
Well, front up the cost now. I'll get started.
I mean, we good with...
Well, do we want?
mean-
do we want to sell him anything else?
I mean, I have phoenix feathers that we can give
Oh, yeah,
to the
okay, great.
apothecary as well.
Right.
We need this
This is
more.
probably the best use for
Studded
this.
leather, 45. And since I'm not the one enchanting it, it's already got that fire retardant to it, then it's going to be all right. I'll take the 45 gold now. I'll have it ready for you by end of day.
Oh, lovely.
EOB, end of business day. EOBD,
End of Eob.
end of EOB.
Yup.
That sounds like a
Brunch place.
fantasy novel.
A good
End of
brunch
Eob.
place.
End of Eob.
Yeah, a fantasy novel about the end of the business day. There's a
God, that's
Merchandise
depressing.
right now.
That's
I guess what we know what we're doing for sex. And he starts to work away at all that. Is there anything else you wanted him to do?
Nope. I think that's it.
Sell him anything else.
I don't got much to sell now.
Yes, I got about a dozen phoenix feathers as well that we can probably sell at the apothecary.
All right.
Can you point us in the direction of the apothecary? Fabulous. Let's go.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Just wait.
You head to the Toadstool Apothecary.
I'll hand you the
Here we are.
12 phoenix feathers.
As you head to the Toadstool Apothecary, you step into what looks to be the town hall has a flower over the top, like an enormous flower over the top of it. Kind of that's its kind of decoration. As you head to the Toadstool Apothecary, it seems to be a trunk of a tree, a huge trunk of a tree that's been kind of lopped off but carved in the shape of a mushroom, like a wooden mushroom hut. And as you kind of step on in, you can see that there is fungi just growing everywhere. There are dried bits and pieces hanging around the very edge of the store. And as you step on in, there is a constant kind of smell of like earthen kind of sweetness and like bubbling kind of concoctions. And as you step on in, the place looks empty. You, Agenar, notice on the top of the roof what looks to be a big, ribbed, fat
Hey-oh.
caterpillar. Just kind of turns with their little face.
Oh no.
Oh.
I swear to
I know.
It's gotta be. Hit us with it.
it can't be anything but.
Hit us with it.
Hello, is anyone here? I haven't seen anyone.
Hello.
Yeah, hello!
What was that?
There's something I could do for you!
I
Looking for a
think
potion to remedy or some sort of salve or balm?
we have some
You
things
really
to,
sounds like
to sell, actually.
Flulaborg?
Yeah.
I do love Flulaborg. Come on the podcast, Flula. Yes, just a second.
This is gonna get me the whole time.
Sludges
You're never
down the
leaving this
wall.
fucking shop.
Lands and says, welcome to the Toadstool Apothecary.
Oh, thank you.
What can I do for you? You have things to sell?
Yes.
Yes,
sure,
would you
things
be
to sell.
interested in these
we're
phoenix
about to
feathers
sell 'em wings.
at all?
We are.
Amazing.
What is it you got here?
I've got phoenix. I got some phoenix feathers.
You've got what?
Phoenix feathers.
Feathers on the phoenix?
Yes.
Where'd you get feathers on the phoenix?
Well,
If you say from the phoenix, I'm going to slap you.
Well,
From Phoenix.
it was.
We know his name.
This was from Felix.
Who's Felix?
Felix the Phoenix.
You named the
I
phoenix?
didn't name him. Someone else named him.
Who?
The
Oh, did we
lizard
get
folk
his name?
of
The armorer.
the Toad. No, Phoenix Forge.
Oh, yeah, kooky little fellow.
Yes.
Yes, he named him Felix.
Yes.
Right.
I think they shed some feathers occasionally, and we have some.
The guy from the armory?
No, the Phoenix.
Oh, Felix.
Yes.
Yeah.
We beat up the Phoenix.
You beat up the Phoenix.
We beat up the Phoenix and we
Oh,
got the
you know what they
feathers
say
from
about
it.
phoenixes?
They always come back.
Yes, they do. Well, can I see the fellows?
Yes. Look, here, we have 12 of them.
My goodness.
Yes, it was a nebulous amount.
They would make beautiful, beautiful
I am
wings.
saying 12.
I've been waiting
It was
so
just
long
a bunch.
for my own metamorphosis.
I have a bunch of feathers.
A bunch of feathers.
There we go.
May I take a look at all of them?
Yes, absolutely.
Good. Good.
And
Okay.
I think some
Does
of
he
us
start
had
crying?
some scale as well.
Not so
you know.
good.
You had some
Usable.
scale.
That was the Phoenix.
Are you
line.
looking to part with all of
Okay.
these?
Yes, if you could use it.
I think I
could-
had a couple
I
as
think
well,
I
but I'm
could.
not.
You have plenty
took
of
the
feathers, yeah,
iron
but I
ones.
don't think you want to part with your feathers, no?
No. No.
What's it like to fly?
Oh,
Perchance to dream?
I mean, it's. I quite like it.
I bet you do.
Die to sleep.
Is that something that you're trying to do? To
I
fly?
have been waiting for my metamorphosis into a butterfly for a long time.
Oh.
It just hasn't happened yet.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure it'll happen.
These phoenix feathers, I'm going to be upfront with you. The phoenix feathers are not going to be part of anything I concoct here. They're purely for me.
Oh, well, even better.
Yeah. What price you want for each feather?
3,000 gold pieces.
Are you doing a tight 5 round the corner later?
No.
Oh, maybe you should. You're very funny.
Okay, well, good to know.
Well,
I'll
yeah.
add it to my repertoire of things on my CV.
What else is on your CV?
I can do first aid.
You can do first aid.
Yes.
Yeah, good.
Yes.
Good.
I can drive a vehicle with
What
a stick.
sort of vehicles?
With a stick.
A stick shift vehicle?
Yes, I can drive a stick shift vehicle.
Nice. Name one stick shift vehicle in this world.
A bone skeleton racer.
A bone skeleton racer. Oh boy.
Well,
We're going to have to start putting so much new law in here. Are you going to the bone skeleton races over in Sevilla this year?
Yes, I hope so. I've been meaning to go for years.
Yeah, it's an
Yes.
experience.
Have you been?
No,
Okay. How do you know it's an experience?
because everyone says it is.
Oh, right.
Yeah. If I could fly, I would be there in a heartbeat.
Right. It's like that burning lizard festival that everyone
Yeah,
talks about.
burning lizard up on the islands to the north.
Well, you could fly there for the low price of 100 gold pieces a feather.
100 gold piece of feather.
100 copies.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion check.
Hey, we at least got a roll on that one.
Can I
feel
help
like
with
they're
the
worth more
distraction
than
of the chat?
100.
As per new rules, if you are proficient
Guidance.
in something, you can help. If you're not proficient, you can't help.
Don't get me started on these new rules, Jacob.
It makes
I-
sense.
Can I guidance
It's like
anyways?
other people can't help me do
Magical
electrical
stuff?
work unless they're proficient.
I helped you.
You did.
I'm not proficient.
We got you there.
I held the camera and you told me
are
what to
you-
do.
are you-
I am proficient.
Beautiful. Yeah, so you can roll with advantage, Azorith. If
And
you're
can
using
I
new rules,
guide
you
as
can
well?
guidance as a reaction, or
Oh my god.
Oh, we're playing
I mean-
fast and loose with what edition we are. Oh, God.
I think you're not this edition. So you can guide. I would just love to know how you guide Azorith.
Oh, Brigantia, please give Azorith some support in negotiating with the shopkeep.
For the low price of 100 gold feathers apiece.
Okay.
Piece of feather.
I mean, that's how I'm praying to Brigantia to help. That's, whether she does or doesn't. That's,
Persuasion. 28.
With advantage?
Yeah,
Beautiful.
it's a 19.
Looks at you and he says, well, for that price, I'll only take the feathers that I want, yeah?
Fair enough.
How many did you say you had?
A bunch. 12? A minimum 12. Maybe more.
yeah.
I sort of,
If you get
I
to
harvested
12
them
and you
you
need
said,
more?
you get a bunch of feathers.
Roll. I'm going to roll. I'm going to roll 2 d20s here.
3d6.
D20 with advantage. This is how many you have. Let's get it on camera.
Oh, D20 is with advantage.
You want to move,
did he
the
just
lads
switch?
out of the way? Here we go. Ready?
Oh, you're going to go too far.
Oh.
1 6.
1 7.
1 7. You have 7.
Okay. Beautiful.
We
Toss
have
those
bad.
back.
Or we have 13 if you have
Yeah,
them
I'm
together.
going to take these 7 best ones for 100 gold piece. And then I'll take the other 6. I can give you 50 gold piece each.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right.
If you could use the feathers, I
So
could
that's
use the
1,000
gold.
gold piece, yeah?
That sounds like a deal to me.
I will take them. I'll take them. Hands over coin.
May they
Takes the
fly
feathers.
you to distant lands.
Oh, you'll be the first to know.
Great.
Is there anything else I can do?
I can't wait to hear you flying overhead, shouting your catchphrase.
What would that be?
I don't know. I can't wait to hear it.
Oh,
It's your catchphrase. I'm not going to tell you how to
I thought maybe you had one in mind.
elate yourself. as you-
Catchphrases are not my thing.
Maybe something about being a beautiful something or other.
Beautiful something.
Beautiful
I'm a beautiful
something.
caterpillar.
For now, workshop it. Workshop it.
Magnificent moth.
You said you sold
Yeah.
potions and salves.
Yeah,
and
potions,
things?
salves, and all sorts of things, all sorts
Gold
of
to spend
concoctions. Poultice, yeah, if you want a poultice.
Oh, I mean, perhaps it might be good if we had maybe some healing potions. You know,
Yeah, if you
just-
got the coin for it, I can certainly give you a healing potion.
Right.
Regular healing potion's going to be 50 gold piece, but if you
Right.
want something a little bit more stronger, the price would go up.
Right.
Definitely, I could use a healing potion. Or
Yeah.
Agnor's not healing me anymore. I could use one.
What'd you say?
Agnor's not healing me anymore. What do you mean, Agenar? It's just not. That's fine. What? What? Is this a conversation to have now? No, I just might need one.
So regular potion of healing for $50 dues. Other potions of healing for a little bit more expensive. 100 for greater one. It's going to be 500 for superior, and it's going to be 5,000. That's very expensive for supreme.
It's just a bottle with the Supreme stamp on it.
Yeah, it's just a bigger bottle of a regular healing potion.
Well, I think I'll take a greater.
Yeah, of course. That's 100 gold pesos.
Yeah, and a lesser.
Okay, that's 150 gold pesos.
Don't spend all your money. You got to buy the other thing.
Got some work around to play with.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And what? And another lesser.
It's another 50 gold, so 200 gold pesos.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I'll take that. Thank you.
Oh, I think that's a good idea.
Anything else?
Oh goodness. Would there be anything else we think we might need? I mean, Aegis?
I don't need anything, no.
No, I mean, given that, you said you were forsaking.
Just because you almost embarrassed me.
You said you were forsaking,
Yeah, you don't have to be close. Just make sure you're not talking into the side. Make sure
You
you're
said-
talking into
you
the
said
top.
you were
Thank you.
forsaking-
I gave you the cash.
all right.
Now you have explaining to do.
You know, given that you may not have any, you might want potions instead, maybe, to do things.
I feel like I'm way too close right now. Should I step back a little, chat?
No, I actually quite like you. You could stay in.
No, good. You forsook who?
I forsook Auden.
Oh, there's the Church of Owen round the corner.
I know.
Oh,
They may have got word already.
That you forsook?
Yeah. Forsake? Forsook.
Forsaken?
Forsaked.
Forsaked?
What's the past of forsaken?
Forsook.
I forsooked. But could you double it? I forsook or forsook too?
forsaken. Isn't
I have
that already,
forsaken.
That's already past tense, I think.
Why have you forsaken me? What?
To forsake, is there even a
You sing a lot.
No, I'm good. I'm good. We're fine. Let's move on.
Okay.
All right, well, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for the feathers. I'll see you in the sky.
Maybe.
Thank you.
When you leave this place here, going anywhere else.
Right,
I think for me, it's just a quick stop at the Unicornucopia, and that's
right.
we can
That-
go to the council if we.
Actually,
I think
I might
that's a
need to
good
do a
idea.
quick stop back at the blacksmith. But I'll just take a little bit of cash and I can do that on my own if needed.
Oh,
So Unicornucopia,
I remembered I need bullets.
blacksmith.
I remembered I need bullets for my gun.
Okay, you head back to the blacksmith. You get bullets. You head to the Unicornucopia.
And pick up the amulet of proof against detection for 300 gold, if it's ready.
Turns out you just had to polish it a little bit.
What do you mean?
It works. That'll be, what did I say, 300 gold piece?
Well, I think because it's such just an easy, quick fix. I think it's just the price of labor. How long did it take?
Roll persuasion.
19.
19. How long have you been away?
About a day.
It took about a day.
I gave you 3 days.
No, I didn't need 3 days. It took 1 day. It'll
So
be
how
1
much-
day's wage, 100 gold piece.
Fair enough.
100 gold piece, you got your amulet improved detection. You go back to the blacksmith. All right, what can I get for you?
I forgot. Are guns a widely known thing or not?
Yeah, kind of.
I need bullets for my gun.
You want little bullets for your gun?
Yeah.
You need powder as well?
Probably.
You want the powder in the back of the bullet?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
Come on back when you go back for the armor.
Thank you.
Gotcha. How many? Wait, how many?
What size?
A handful.
A bunch.
Because what is a 6-shooter?
Like 12? I don't know how much it's going to cost me.
I don't get asked about bullets a lot. But bullets are going to cost 1 gold piece per pound.
Oh, per pound.
How much does a bullet weigh?
A pound. Listen, how many do you want?
Like at least
pound.
12.
I'll give you
Probably about a pound.
18
Yeah.
for a gold piece.
Sure. Yep.
Excellent. You can come back for that, but you guys regather with everything you
Oh, yeah,
want.
0.2 pounds.
Yeah.
The average weight of a
No,
musket
I
bullet
see them here in
Oh,
my
musket
inventory,
bullets are-
0.2.
are
Big boy.
1.14 ounces, and it's 16 ounce to a pound.
Yeah, musket balls are bigger than single
Muskets.
shots.
Yeah,
Oh,
muskets,
cost
no,
0.2.
muskets are like the.
cost
muskets
0.2
were-
gold pieces. There we go.
No.
Bundle size 20.
Are you thinking of the blunderbuss?
Maybe. I don't know.
Close to
Blunderbuss
like a
is what he had in
shotgun.
Tarzan. The Jax or whatever his name was.
Clayton.
Clayton, thank you.
I think he had an elephant rifle.
Oh, your muskets.
Anyway,
Don't know.
I think he had an elephant rifle because it had the double barrel.
Maybe. I don't know. But you prepare to get all your things
Yeah.
from the armorer later. But in the meantime, are you heading to the council? Are you heading to
Yes.
the church? Are you heading to the other church? Where are you heading?
We should head to the council and
Okay.
try and get help for Bokt.
Beautiful. You step on over to the enormous council building, the huge kind of beautiful wooden building that has the large kind of flower draped over the top there. Almost like Roman-like columns carved into the timber there as you step up to the steps that you previously saw the edgelord stepping up into.
Caleb,
and
come back. I want to fucking talk to this. Bye.
was choke on lolly there.
Give us the incel elephant.
Caleb,
oh,
you-
he's an incel elephant. Oh, it just hit me.
So as you step up to the top of the steps there, the two guards in the front, they give you a nod. It's an open doorway you're able to kind of step on into. As they give you a nod, they kind of look you all up and down. A hand kind of comes out to stop you. As a hand comes out to stop you, you would hear Azorith just beyond them. Well, I'll be fucking damned. Azorith Rosewall. And that's where we're going to leave our session.